Subscribe, hype, like, click the notification bell and turn on all notifications. And donate with a super thanks donation in the comments section below for the unfiltered, unapologetic SeanzViewEnt, your home for WWE news, rumors, and backstage chaos. This is where gossip gets exposed around the clock. Now, here's your host, the brash SeanzViewEnt.
In a video that is going to be about the coveted, undisputed WWE Championship, the Blue Brand of SmackDown, currently held by CM Punk, and why his run and his reign as champion could be just as short, if not shorter, than the reign of Sami Zayn, who won the WWE title on a PLE under 2 weeks ago, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Because at the heart of this video is an escalation. It's about privacy. It is about breathing air, so to speak. Pretty much it's about giving fans and the wrestlers the privacy that they deserve instead of stalking them, instead of following them. But now this thing has really, it's really about cutting some slack, okay? Cutting some slack. It's really about respect, viewers, fans, and subscribers, okay? So let's get into this and not waste any more of your valuable time. On a day where CM Punk, the WWE Champion, the man defeated Sami Zayn on Raw on Netflix, accused of mad-dogging a 6-year-old child, a fan nonetheless, who recognized him at a hotel. CM Punk warned people not to follow him back to a hotel after his WWE Lost Cruise live event, but a mother now claims that he mad-dogged her 6-year-old son simply for recognizing him in the lobby. Punk posted a since-deleted Instagram story one day after the New Mexico show. He thanked the crowd for bringing the noise before adding a very direct message about his hotel. Please do not follow me to my hotel. You are lovely, loud and fun. See you all soon. Albuquerque on deck. Thank you. Punk did not identify anyone in the post or explain what happened after he left the arena. His warning made it sound like someone had tracked him from the WWE event to the hotel where he was staying. Ringside News has now learned more about this encounter involving a family and their 6-year-old son, Matthew. Footage obtained appears to show Matthew's mother explaining that the family did not follow Punk from the arena and was not hanging around the hotel hoping to catch up the wrestlers. According to her account, again, there's some confliction here, they were already casually spending time in the lobby when Matthew happened to notice CM Punk. The boy recognized the WWE star and current undisputed WWE champion and became excited, but Punk allegedly wanting nothing to do with the family. While Punk was under no obligation to stop, pose for a photo, or sign an autograph, the mother claimed his response went beyond simply asking for privacy. According to a family member, Punk mad-dogged the family after the 6-year-old noticed him. The mother walked away from the encounter with a harsh lesson for her son. Don't meet your heroes. Her version creates a very different picture from Punk's deleted warning. Instead of a family chasing him through Las Cruces and tracking him down in his hotel, the mother claims Matthew spotted him by chance, which they were already inside the building. As of this writing, Punk has not publicly addressed the mother's accusations or explained what he believed happened at the hotel. Punk has dealt with uncomfortable hotel encounters before. After WrestleMania 42, Ringside News covered the 911 call connected to one of the 2 confrontations involving him at the MGM Grand. That situation was separate from the video showing Punk knocking a fan's phone away while he was near Bayley and AJ Lee. Wrestlers deserve boundaries after leaving the arena, but allegedly staring down a 6-year-old for recognizing you is not the same thing as dealing with an aggressive autograph hunter. Based on the mother's story, Matthew did not chase Punk anywhere. He simply noticed one of his heroes standing in the same lobby in the hotel. Do you think CM Punk should have handled the encounter with the 6-year-old Matthew differently, or was he justified in shutting down all interaction at the hotel? And now, viewers, backstage details on the mother issuing a statement denying that she stalked CM Punk after hotel encounter. We did not stalk or invade his space. Also, the WWE Backstage reaction to CM Punk's undisputed WWE Championship win revealed. According to those who know, this is going to be a very CM Punk-filled episode. As you can see, and again, is this going to lead to trouble, to heat? Is CM Punk going to be forced to surrender the undisputed WWE title? Is he going to be fined? Is he going to be suspended? CM Punk's WWE Undisputed Championship victory may have set off plenty of arguments online, but backstage it sounds like the reaction was nowhere near as explosive. Punk defeated Sami Zayn for the undisputed WWE title on the July 6th episode of Raw in Chicago, ending Zayn's reign after only 9 days. The title change immediately sparked questions about how WWE talent felt about Punk being placed on top of the company. During a Fightful Select Q&A, Sean Ross Sapp was asked about the backstage reaction to Punk winning the title, and according to Sean Ross Sapp, there was no widespread uproar behind the scenes. It didn't cause big uproar like a lot of things or a lot of times that it does online, and that's just it. If it would have come in 2023 immediately upon him arriving, yes, it probably would have. Or as he said, yes, it would have. Punk returned to WWE at Survivor Series in November of 2023 after a controversial exit from AEW. Had WWE immediately handed it to him, the top title, there is a belief that the decision would have caused a major strong reaction inside the locker room. That did not happen, as Punk has spent 3 years. It took CM Punk about 2 to 3 years to finally win the big one, to finally win the top title. Punk spent years rebuilding his place in WWE, working major programs and establishing himself as one of the company's biggest stars before capturing the title. There are still some people with sour feelings to this day, but the large portion of talent just work with him amicably and know he's going to be a big part of the company. That's just not a lot to really go off here. Maybe some eye rolls, nothing too bad. Punk's championship win had been planned well before he returned to television. It was previously reported that WWE always intended for Sami Zayn to drop the WWE title quickly and soon to Punk once the Second City Saint was ready to come back. Zayn shocked fans by defeating Cody Rhodes at Night of Champions, but his reign was never designed to last long. WWE removed Rhodes from the July 6th title match after Gunther attacked him backstage and power bombed him through a table onto the concrete floor. Adam Pearce promised that Zayn would still defend the title, but refused to reveal his replacement opponent. Punk then walked out in Chicago to a massive hometown reaction and received an immediate title opportunity. The title change may have produced a few eye rolls backstage, but there was no locker room revolt. Punk is now firmly positioned as one of WWE's top stars, and most of the roster appears to have accepted that he will remain a major part of the company moving forward. What do you make of the WWE's backstage reaction to CM Punk winning the world title? And did the company wait long enough before putting Punk back on top as your main event? And are you a fan of CM Punk? Do you like CM Punk? Do you respect CM Punk? Are you riding the coattails of CM Punk? And then, yes, CM Punk did put out a warning. He warned fans not to follow him to his hotel after a WWE live event in a deleted post. But again, this has led to a lot of rumor, gossip, and speculation that even though the backstage reaction to CM Punk winning the title was good, it was strong, it was positive, now you're getting this reaction, now you're getting this retort, so this could end up being bad for the best in the world, CM Punk. We're also receiving word right now with backstage details on whether Willow Nightingale's injury is legit or a part of an ongoing AEW storyline. And not an AEW storyline cooked up to get the TBS Championship offer without forcing her to take a loss. The theory can be put to bed, as Sean Ross Sapp was asked during a Fightful Select Q&A whether Willow's injury was a work specifically designed to remove the title from her without her loss. He immediately shut it down. No, it wasn't a work. It definitely wasn't a work, but they didn't realize how long it was going to be, and that almost pales into comparison to what Rhea Ripley is going through right now, viewers, fans, and subscribers. Because there's a lot of question, there's a lot of doubt, there's a lot of confliction about whether Rhea Ripley should stay the WWE Women's World Champ. Also, we are receiving word right now, ladies and gentlemen, the identity of the woman who took a selfie with Andrade on AEW Collision is being revealed online. And Logan Paul says he had no idea that Maxine Dupree and Austin Theory were going to play tonsil hockey on Raw. Former WWE corporate jet goes up for sale with an insane price tag. And where things currently stand with Logan Paul's torn triceps recovery, your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Bro, I'm so locked in, dude. I can basically do everything. Paulie to give fans an update after a follow-up medical appointment, showing off his arm and sounding even more confident about where things stand. Looking at his progress, he joked that his body heals like a comic book superhero. I'm Wolverine. I heal fast. Yeah, I'm 3 months ahead, bro. The update is a dramatic change from where things stood after the injury As we all know, Logan Paul tore his triceps during the World Tag Team title match at Saturday night's main event, where Angelo Dawkins landed awkwardly on his arm near the closing moments of the match, and at the same time, the expected recovery was around 6 months, leaving many fans wondering whether his WWE year was already over. But again, there's a strong shot. There could be a possibility that we see Logan Paul in some way, shape, or form at WWE SummerSlam. Your thoughts, your comments, and your opinions on that. Also, former NXT tag team floated as an affordable options for TNA Wrestling. Tyson DuPont and Tyreek Egg are not confirmed to be heading to TNA, but their names have been brought up as realistic and affordable options for TNA. TNA star Mara Sade walks the runway at the Atlanta Swim Week 2026. Ryan Nemeth exposes abusive DM filled with homophobic and racist slurs. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, we are receiving word right now that TNA's move to AMC forces major change to television production. TNA's move to AMC has changed more than just the network logo on the screen. According to those in the know, it has completely changed. The wrestlers have performed. And there's a lot of things going on. Goldberg takes the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge and immediately loses it. Brooke Hogan fires back at Gen Z for claiming early 2000s clubbing wasn't that wild. Also, viewers, fans, and subscribers, Stone Cold Steve Austin, the NWO. Why is this coming up in 2026? Well, Steve Austin's win over Scott Hall at WrestleMania 18 was never supposed to happen, at least according to Hall. In an archival RF video shoot interview, Steve Austin was not originally supposed to win at WrestleMania 18 from Canada. Your thoughts, your comments, your opinions on that. Ryback says Conor McGregor deserves respect and not insults after knee injury. Hulk Hogan and Brutus Beefcake's sexual relationship rumors have absolutely been shut down online in real time. Gable Steveson says Rhea Ripley would do better in MMA than Conor McGregor in WWE. And as we all know, Gable Steveson stepped into the UFC octagon and got a very dominant, incredible victory in the octagon on UFC over the weekend. Aaron Jarrett calls Dixie Carter a 1,000% net negative for professional wrestling. And RVD, the whole effing show, Mr. PPV, Rob Van Dam, admits his first sexual experience was during period sex. And we all know how messy, and we all know just how brutal that can be. More to come from the Brash and the Brazen, where we will always overcome for the viewers, the fans, and the subscribers. Subscribe.